There's a lot there. Let's go and have a look in this cellar, shall we? Okie dokie. Wow. Right.
I wonder what the next move is.
That was a cantrip. It was a cantrip. Good. Aha! So we put light into our barbarian, and he now lights the whole area. Because it's a cantrip, it doesn't use a spell slot. Very nice. That is definitely a spell to remember. Oh, we can actually take pictures off the wall. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, potion of healing. Okay. Yeah, see, look at how well it lights up the whole area. That's such a useful spell. It's like much better than a torch. Wooden desk. We've got here nothing interesting. Okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Torches, lots of. Okay, what have we got? Actually, let's go over here first. Okay. Potion of healing up here. There's just so much to loot, click at, and everything. It's crazy. Like I say, that's always the danger, right? Is you end up just wanting to loot everything, and then you end up with just junk. But this is all good. Nice. Ooh, unlocked a recipe. Vitriol of Weaven Moss. Wooden chest. Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Ooh. Gale. Okay. Potion of Healing recipe. Healer's log. Okay, that's just the lists. What did you guys find? Ah, you did find something here. Ooh, secret passageway. Hello. So yeah, we just found a secret passage behind this bookcase. Thank you, Philly, for perception checks. And yeah, look how well it lights up. I mean, this is just great. Okay, so we got a save here. What have we got here? Azeth, the god of wizards, all who spend their whole lives learning. He grants their spells both big and small, for Mistral always yearning. Bane the tyrant, the black hand, makes sure the strong do rule. He spreads his darkness through the land, praised by the harsh and cruel. Beshaba will bring forth your doom unless you chant her prayer. Split from Timora in the womb, she brings bad luck to spare. Okay, rhymes and riddles. Pickaxe.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh, that might well be worth a look. You're not wrong. We like buried treasure. If we can click on it, that is. Oh, there we go. Oh, definitely one for Gale, this chest. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ow! How rude. Okay.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Another day, another fight.
One hit, and he crumbles to dust. Okay.
Just for a real.
Yeah, we're a bit close. You're right. Nice. Easy enough.
No traps, please.
Okay, they're not all suddenly going to go out, as I was
Inside.
like. Fortunately not. Suspension of
Guards are watching
bullywug
me.
trumpet recipe. Gold
Might be
up here.
useful.
And a dark journal.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and my apprentice only knows me as Ilan Toth. Okay. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home, not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research tonight, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life that prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zolkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say. But if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Ah. So we're dealing with a necromancer. This is a necromancer's area. What's that? Summon a quasit. Okay. Alright, given what we've just faced, I can see another doorway there. So we're going to save, because we've just defeated. I should get into the habit of saving more often, that's definitely for certain. Okay, right. Oh, ornate mirror. I thought it was a doorway. Okay.
Speak your name.
Okay. Tell it your name.
I do not know this name.
Okay.
If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
So I have to choose this because that was the rule. Difficulty class 15. Let's have everything. Okay. You gotta love barbarians. So we have to choose the barbarian for the rule. So instead of going through a bunch of questions, we just pick up a rock and smash it. And it looks like there's somewhere behind.
Laboratory.
Oh,
What were they
yes.
hiding down here?
Very cool. Okay. Right, so where's my crossbow gone? There we go. The crossbow is the one that's been infused with the light. Chasm Creeper. Okay. So that's just one to remember, is if you want the light infused from the spell, you need to make sure it infuses the weapon, not the person. Which is quite interesting. Okay, nothing there. Let's have a look over here. Let's have a look up here. What have we got? Mugwort. Wooden chest. Look at all that. Holy potatoes. Scroll of animate dead as well. Gale's going to be stacked full of spells. Okay. We got over here. Ooh, research notes. Raised dead, failed, gone too long body. Reanimation, failed, came back as a ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with the dead, failed, hunts as unhelpful. Clone, needs living tissue. Failed, had to kill both ghouls. Failed, why a magical curse. True resurrection, I have reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help, dare I accept? Okay. Okay, we're over here, so let's have a look over here. Scroll of Featherfall. Moonhaven book. Not Thayan, not Thayan. Ah, so familiar reports apprentice disappeared near the well. We'll observe. Of course, that was the well that we were down there recently. Okay. That's where we saw the spiders. There were strange alchemy formula. Some are written plainly, some rune script. Transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Okay. Right, we've still got over here to look at. Antidote. And we have a book here, there we go.
I'll give it a shot.
Magical theory, too radical for mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thaurebrin of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside the great Gondian journals. But they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. Okay. And that was how I first saw them, the slow, serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft, that their great flying cities fell in folly, and flames do not diminish the wonders they wrought. And this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shah's dark, destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Okay. Gilded chest. That seems promising. Braces of defense. You gain +2 armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Yeah, see, I'm wearing armor on my Barbarian, but he also has unarmored defense, right? Does that count as armor? So I'd have to change the boots as well. If I took that off, took that on, so that only gives me armor 15. Oh no, hang on. That was armor 15. That's armor class 17. To use Gale's simple robe because it's all I've got from a clothes wise. But as soon as you put that on, you lose it. Huh. So at the moment, I mean, he doesn't look very barbarian-like, but that gives him a better armor class. Okay. We're going to have to find someone to buy some clothes from. This is the most un-barbarian-like barbarian you've seen. But with that robe on, he's armor class 17. Who'd have thought?
Be wary.
Ooh,
This
there's a
place
booby
is
trap.
trapped.
Come on, Astarian, do your thing. Easy. Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ooh, locked. So he didn't find a key.
Someone there?
Yeah, lockpick this for me. Ouch. Critical failure. Next. Roll, try again. No problem.
Never a dull moment.
Astarian's got so many lockpicking things that...
Looks like a trap there.
Okay.
Keep a blade close.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
He picked it up rather than trying to disarm the
You
trap.
try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Okay. Place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover. Quick save. Open the book.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Okay. Right.
What to do?
Let us start a conversation.
Everyone can get out.
On my way.
I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down.
That's a bit of luck how that turned out. I went to click to disarm the trap and it unfortunately just picked the book up. So this is the one place we haven't been yet. Okay. Ooh, look at that lot. Okay. This is the it's brought us back here. Huh. Very cool.
Here goes nothing.
Very cool. Right, well, guys, on that note, we started late, so it's only a short stream this evening, 2.5 hours. But we've done quite a bit. We have investigated Korga. We went back, we talked to Korga, which was good. We've seen Auntie Ethel, who is clearly not been telling the truth, and she then disappeared. We've had a couple of battles down in the swamp, and then we came back into the goblin village. We killed off the shadow druids, and then we came into the goblin village, and we've been killing goblins and searching away. And we went into the caves. Killed a bunch of spiders and a spider matriarch, which was interesting. Found a purple amethyst, and then we came into this place, found an apothecary shop. Turned out the apothecary was a necromancer, found his book, and the amethyst we found actually goes in the book. So yeah, lots of secret passageways, lots of loot. We are pretty filling up quite quickly with loot, so we're going to have to go back. We just need to sort out our barbarian's clothes, because we were using armor, which was better, but with where we are now and having found the braces of defense, where we gain armor class if we're not wearing armor, that's really cool. So we've now got an armor class of 17, and I really want to boost my barbarian's armor class as much as possible. Failing that, of course, we could always give them to Gale and boost his armor class and boost the barbarian, depending on how the armor and the loot works. So we can sort of play tunes on that. The reason we're saying that in the barbarian, he does have unarmored defense, right? So he gets a constitution modifier to armor class. But we'll see. We'll see how the loot works. If we get some really good pieces of armor, then we'll probably re-armor him up. If not, then we'll go down this unarmored defense route. So there you go. It's been another good session. Baldur's Gate 3. We're continuing going through it. It's a long game. We're in for the long haul. And we'll see. I want to, next time we come back, I want to clear out the Blighted Village completely. And then probably going to go down and have a look in this area before we go over to the Goblin camp over here, because that's where you've got, that's the Githyanki Rush. This is the Goblin Priestess and Halcyon here. So yeah, I think I probably want to do this bit and then go up to Halcyon. That's going to be the plan for next time. Great. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good evening. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back streaming. I'm probably going to get at least a couple of streams in next week when I can, because the week after next we will be moving, and therefore I will lose my PC for a month because it will be in a container being shipped to our new location. So it will take a month to get there. So yeah, this is going to be this week and maybe the very beginning. In fact, no, it'll just be this week up to next weekend will be the last stream for a month before I can get back on, though content will still be going up on YouTube, and I'll be doing that through my laptop, but it won't be video game content because I just can't. The laptop alone is just not good enough to do it. So please keep that in mind. Thank you all for watching. Have a good evening. You've been watching The Ghost Owl, and I'll see you all very soon. Good night.